Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I feel like saying that is so generic, but it's like the first thing that comes to mind. First off, I want to say, YouTube is hard, guys. I mean, I knew it was gonna be harder than TikTok, you know, with the tripods, the lighting, the editing, but I had no idea what I was going into. Literally, I have like a few lights here and it took me over an hour to set up. Now, I haven't been on TikTok as long as some of the other creators, but in around 3 months, I have went from 0 followers to 800,000 followers. And I learned a few things on the way. In this video, I will discuss 6 basic and effective tips on how to increase your TikTok followers, and 2 not so well-known ones that you'll have to stick to the end to find out. I guess you technically could just skip to the end, but I mean guys, come on, this took a while. Before we jump into it, I just want to clarify first on what the For You page is. The For You page is not one big general page where everyone sees the same things. TikTok monitors the videos you skip, the videos you replay, and the videos that you heart. They also keep in mind the hashtags of the video and the profiles that you visit. They will then proceed to fill your For You page with things that they think you'll like. For example, if you skip a bunch of art videos and only play videos involving cosplay, then your For You page will suddenly fill up with cosplayers. Now let's jump into the 6 effective ways on increasing your followers. Number 1, find a niche and stick to it. So those of you that watch me on TikTok knows that my niche is Asian cultural differences. But if you look back at some of my older videos, you'll see that I didn't know what my niche was until maybe 30 or 40 videos in. When I finally found my niche, my followers began to increase exponentially. What you don't want to do is oversaturate your channel with so many things that it becomes a jack of all trades kind of deal. Whether your channel is cosplay, comedy, art, or whatever, just stick to one of them and improve the fundamentals. People generally don't like to watch mixed content under one roof. Number 2, connect with other creators under the same niche. Connecting with other creators has many benefits. By making a video together, you will gain exposure to each other's audience. And since you're under the same niche, the other creators' followers will be a lot more likely to follow you because the videos you post are already relatable to their interests. Number 3, use trending sounds. If you're scrolling through the For You page and you hear a sound multiple times, then it means it's most likely a trending sound. And by using that sound, you will most likely gain more views. Honestly, I can't say much about this trend because I personally don't use any trending sounds, and most of the videos I make, I create my own audio. Regardless, it's still a very important aspect to growing on TikTok. Number 4, keep your videos short. The reason Vine and TikTok became so popular is because of how short the videos are. People nowadays are more interested in shorter duration content, and statistically, videos under 15 seconds do better than videos over 15. Number 5, lighting. Nobody wants to watch a video with poor lighting. Whenever you film something, make sure you have sufficient lighting and then your video quality is clear. Also, make sure to tap on your face before filming so then your camera can autofocus and auto-adjust the exposure. Number 6, interact with your comments. This one shouldn't need much explaining. Reply to as many comments as you can. Show your fans you appreciate their support and answer as many questions as anyone may have. Now that we've covered the 6 general tips on gaining followers, let's go into some detail about how some TikTok algorithms work. Tip number 1. Don't prompt pointless comment engagement in your video descriptions. I know a lot of people think this works, and honestly it might work for the first video you try it on, but trust me, prompting comments in your video description does not benefit your video in any way. I know that on Instagram and on Facebook, getting more engagement like comments on your video is beneficial because then the algorithm will have it show to more people on the discovery page. On TikTok, however, if you prompt a pointless question in your description, something like, how's your day today? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? TikTok will then mark this video as spam. So generally what you're gonna see is that your video is gonna shoot up in views and then suddenly it's gonna stop getting any views, maybe 1 or 2 views every minute. I used to do this as well because I thought higher engagement would mean more views, but I found out through my TikTok manager that that is not the case. Instead, what I would recommend you doing is to put in your description something interesting about the video. Or if your video is a skit, your description should be something similar to that of a title so then your audience can understand the content more. Tip number 2, change your background. Not many people know this one. When you film multiple videos in the same location, TikTok will recognize the background and show the video to less people because it will be marked as repetitive content. How TikTok generally does this is by averaging background colors. So my advice is to switch up your background every now and then. Even changing rooms will work. This is something my TikTok manager also advised me in doing, and in doing so, I have noticed that my videos are getting more views. That's all the tips and tricks I wanted to discuss in this video. If you're interested in a part 2, say so in the comments and I'll definitely consider making a second one. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like and turn on my notifications. Thank you guys again for all the love and support.